camera.
And a conversation. So, what's your natural hair story?
Girl, so when of course, growing up, I was getting perms, press, hot comb, the old school hot comb and stuff. So I really never been into doing anything with my hair. Honestly, I was lazy when it comes down to my hair. As I got into my teenage years and especially my 20s, it was strictly braids.
Okay.
I kept my hair in braids. Mm-hmm. Then after a fact, I think later on I had decided to go natural, like start with the perms because my hair is already thin and fine.
Mm-hmm. Very fine. Mm-hmm.
So I think when I got into my 30s, I had start researching and start seeing videos of the sister locks. And it took me a while before I even decided to even go that route, honestly, because I was like, well.
What was your debate?
It was like.
Just locking your hair, period?
Yeah, like, because it's like, okay, what if I don't like it, don't want to, have it anymore? Like, is this a permanent thing? I'm going to have to cut my hair because most stores you see, you have to cut it and, grow your hair back out and so forth. Right. So. It was like, is that something I want to do? Because all I keep hearing is the lifestyle is, this is that. And I'm like, what the heck? But like, I'm confined to one thing. And I wasn't the, person that always change up hairstyles. So I was like, that was another thing also. Well, I don't like changing up either, but, it was just
that
what
okay, but it's like just a nervousness.
Yeah.
Because you don't know. Right.
So I think before I even got it locked up, I was, of course, the sister law community, you got to go and find a certified, sister law consultant. I was going on, the website. I was researching prices, and I was like, God dang. This straight income tax situation,
Exactly.
So I was like, okay. So I finally found a trainee, and keep in mind, I see the big difference from a certified, sister law consultant versus a trainee. This person was only charging, XYZ like $600 versus the actual consultant was charging 12 and up.
Right.
So I so happened like, this was doing an income tax when I was actually getting refunds.
I remember those.
I don't even know what they look like.
It's been a while, right?
So I waited and got my income tax and then booked me an appointment. She did the consultation to where she installed like 3 locks. I guess to figure out which size I was going to get or the pattern or whatever. So when she did it, I had to leave it in there for a week and come back. I guess she's trying to figure, so she know which ones to install, how my hair will
and how you
correspond
like them,
and how I like them.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay, went back. She figured out which one that she was gonna do, and I was like, you want to go ahead and schedule an appointment? And I'm still in the back of my mind like, if it's a happen, if it's a happen.
What's the nervousness at that time? Like,
shoot,
first period, or I'm about to
that
give
money. It was that money. Giving up that money. Look, I was doing. Keep in mind, coming from braids where I was going to someone who was doing my, braids $180, which includes hair. That lasts about 3 months or so. You know what I mean?
Right.
Versus giving up $600 for hairstyle, because I ain't never paid no like.
And you got to come back in 6 weeks or 4 weeks.
With my texture, I was going every 4 weeks because my hair would grow.
So fine.
It's so fine it would grow fast. So I was like, oh my God. So I'm like, okay, I got to come every 4 weeks. Spend I think it was $100. I think she did a flat rate because everybody else I had actually got after the fact was doing per hour. So I was like, I locked up, and baby, all I see was scalps. That was the other fear, because I was like, now my head already big. I was like, God damn, girl, baby, you talking about scalp, and my head was big as it was, and I was like, what the hell did I just do? So just imagine, and then I'm in the corporate world, so going to work, I couldn't figure out how to make it look like something.
Right.
When, going to work, and honestly, I started crying. I wanted to do something right there, but I was like, you know what, I'm just
gotta push through.
Push through, trust the process is all I was hearing. Okay. from the time I got them installed to the time it started flourishing, I swear I was on YouTube every single day, and going to the
YouTube
consultant.
does nothing but drive new lock installs crazy because it's you see the journey is unique to you. It's not. You can listen to 1,000 people.
That would
and you
just
still
get.
don't know
It would
nothing.
just to settle my nerve down, because I was like, come on now, this can't be it. I knew it. It would. You know how sometimes that's just like I'm in the insurance business, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you got a lot of customer when they in total losses, they do research. They're gonna go on all these Kelly Blue Books and try to value their car, and then of course when the
Uh-huh.
value come back when we give them, it's like, oh
That
no,
I
that's
can get
not,
more for
yeah.
it, right?
So that's pretty much how I was doing when it come down to YouTube. Like, okay, my head was looking like this, somebody else's head's gonna be looking like this. What they do for styles wise, to get through, at work, or get through, because that confidence level was down, like,
Yeah.
seriously.
Yeah.
So after a while, I just got to the point where, you know what, why the heck I'm caring about my head when I don't even care about these folks looking at me? I would give a damn.
And they're intrigued.
Yeah.
Honestly.
But they was asking questions like, why you do that, and is it gonna, look better? They just started saying, stuff, and I look at them. So I said, okay, Keisha, you know that, where you don't let shit go. So excuse my language, but I was like, nah. First and foremost, baby, this is my head,
Right.
and this and that.
Right.
So after the going to, every 4 weeks, then it end up going to every 6 weeks now. After it started maturing and growing and flourishing, it was looking beautiful. Oh, now these folks at work was like, oh, your hair is so pretty. But they want to
back then you did.
Yeah.
Now watch y'all over.
Yeah, then they want to touch it and shit. No, baby. No. Why they don't want to touch your hair? I don't know. But after that, I mean, it was so gorgeous. And of course, I had switched locticians consultants, I should say. Because the first lady, I remember I had an appointment with her. She would never return my phone calls. It was like she got ghosts. She wasn't there where she was staying at no more. I don't know what she was going through, some stuff, but it's like I had to find me a new consultant.
Mm-hmm.
Found me a new consultant. She was pretty good, but then it was like the availability just wasn't working for me.
She started getting popular.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to find me another consultant, and I found one, even though it was further drive, but she was cool. She was good. So that's who I was with. I think that would be my third consultant. So I stuck with her. Again, only thing I didn't like what you offer, the hair washing. I had to wash, like, bunch my hair up myself and wash it, and before I get there, because she just want to get in and do your hair. That's it.
Right. And it's dry, and it hurt.
Right.
Even more.
So I'm like, oh my gosh, okay. So I stuck with it, whatever. Got into a relationship, going through stuff, and it was just to the point where the relationship I got into, he was like, didn't really like locks and stuff. To him, it make it look, make you look masculine when you have dreads or whatever. I'm like, well, whatever. But after a while, it was like, I felt like it just wasn't doing what it was supposed to do. I don't know if it was much of him putting my hair down, or it was me really wanting to do something different.
Mm-hmm.
I took him out. I didn't cut him out. Again, went to YouTube, seeing that you can take them down by getting like a sharp object, such as I had got like a little stick pin. I got a stick pin actually. Girl, I be all at work, at home. It took me probably 6 months to take them down. Finally, because I wanted to reserve much as my hair possible.
Right.
And
I get it.
I did, but it took
time.
It was very tedious. So after that, now what? I got it all out. I had some lint to my stuff. It was very thin. It was pretty though. I was like, oh, this is as long as my hair ever been, But now, what's to do?
What you gonna do with it? Because now you're back free natural. So you either going back to the braids,
right?
Or
which I did. But with the braid situation, because it was so thin, I started losing my edges again, and I was like, oh my gosh. Then I started perming. Then I think that's during the era when the quick weave was popular and stuff. So never had a quick weave, never had all the other stuff. So I decided to get a quick weave. It was cute, but I was like, yeah, that's not me. Cause baby, I didn't like doing all that. Nah, I said, this ain't me. So I had to take it down. Yeah. So of course I started going on YouTube again, and trying to find different ways to style my natural hair, like doing 2-strand twists and twist out. So I had got to the point where I was able to do different natural hairstyles, and I was like, okay, this is cute. With my texture, of course, I was able to do the little wash and go, and I have the little curls popping now. Like, okay, all right, I can do this.
Right.
But the thing is, I didn't like getting up doing hair every day again.
The struggle.
I end up deciding to say, okay, you know what? Let's not try sister locks again. Let's try traditional locks. Okay. Get it. The what you call the coils.
Mm-hmm.
Research, trying to find somebody to do that. Found somebody. Got it done. I was like, okay. Again, that early stage of.
The transition stage is rough.
It is. I saw again. My head was big. By this time, I done gained weight, so of course my head is even bigger. I was like, "Oh Lord, Jesus, baby!" Of course, be your own people. Mama, dad be like, "Good." Somebody good. When they hit that good, it's so serious. I'm like, Lord have mercy. You know what? I'm not coming over here. Forget y'all. But after a while, it started growing, started getting a little color, add up, getting color to it and stuff. I was, loving it because they was, putting in the little styles and stuff or whatever. So, okay, cool. Again, my hair texture, it was just something about them doing the palm roll and, to it. Every time I go and get a retwist, it just seemed like it wouldn't, I don't know, it just looked weird after a while. It didn't last to me. Mm-hmm. It sounded like I was going more often than anything. Mm-hmm. So I decided to take them out because I was like, at this point, I really think I want micro locks or sister locks. You know what I mean? Again.
Don't drop a bag. Baby,
again. But before I did that, I went back, to my natural stages and stuff, and again got braids because again, I don't like doing hair.
Right.
The struggle is real.
It is.
Now I'm on YouTube again. I'm researching about micro locks. I'm like, well, what's the darn difference between these and sister locks? Oh, the price. Ding,
ding, ding, ding, ding.
I'm like, so I mean, what? It's because sister locks part of this secret society, and that's why, they're more expensive. Like, what the heck? I didn't understand it.
I would comment, but I don't want to get sued.
Don't, baby, they can sue me. What they want, teenagers, because they can have it. Oh, shit. It was just, no, seriously, I just didn't understand it.
Right.
And I'm a realistic. I'm a consumer at the end of the day. I didn't know the freaking difference, but price.
Right.
To me, it looked just the same.
Right.
But okay, whatever. So I was like, I'm gonna go with the least expensive thing, and I'm going to micros. Not to be biased, because I got it, because hey, I love them now.
Right.
But the point was, I got to do what's according to my pockets. That's going to be a good fit for me.
Right.
And close to what I had before that I did love, but decided to take out. Did some research. Now the fun part, finding someone to do it. Someone who's going to be, who's going to show my crown love.
Right.
Educate me.
Right.
It's going to be consistent. Am I going to need to try to find another, person to retighten it when it's time for me to retighten it?
Right.
This person going to be ghost on me. You know what I mean? It's like it's all kind of stuff.
You've been through before.
Yeah. So I was like, all right, whatever. So I was like, I'm big on reviews. Like, even before I go eat somewhere, I look at the Google reviews and everything. I came across you. I said, who's this person right here?
On Google? You found me on Google?
It was Google, or it was, what's it? Google? Yeah, I just Googled, like, micro locks or whatever, and near me, and it was going from Mesquite to Dallas to Plano. Mm-hmm. So at first, my first thought was, shit, that's a drive from where I'm at. But
I appreciate you, sis.
No, for real. But at the same time, I was looking at the reviews that spoke highly. I was like, okay, so I'm going back. I was like, okay, her price is good. But then I was still comparing it to other people that was closer, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to look at the gas money and stuff. Spending the time to get it retightened and all this stuff. So I said, let's
it's
do
all a consideration.
Yeah.
Trust and believe, right.
I called I think I called one person and I couldn't never get that person to call me back because I was trying to get a consultation. Red flag. Oh, they ain't gonna be the person gonna do nothing to my head. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm big on customer service also.
Mm-hmm.
I think I called, spoke to you, got a consultation, and I don't know if I did online or whatever, but I came. Girl, when I came to the first consultation, it was like we knew each other already.
It was like an hour. Like, consultations are supposed to be like 15, 20 minutes.
I think we talked about the hair. Did we talk about the hair?
Maybe a little bit.
I don't know, but it was like, it was so cool. Like, this my homie. You know, like, where you been, girl?
Hey, family.
It was love at first sight. That's pretty much what it was. So we talked and stuff, and I'm like, okay, you know, we supposed to be here for the hair. Let's talk about the hair because we talked about everything. Girl, after we knew each other,
I know.
After that hour, then after that, it was like, okay,
kids, life stories, right?
You knew me, like we was meant for each other.
Yeah.
Booked that appointment, girl. Came in here, you hooked me up, and I told when I left this chair, my confidence level was out the roof. I didn't feel like my head was big. I didn't feel, maybe because I had lint to it, to my hair at this time now.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like I made the best choice I could ever make. It was like, yeah. So now every time I come and get my little girl, you know you can't tell me nothing. You know, right? Girl, you
that
know,
head swing,
baby, that swing I give it to him, baby. I'm leaving out here like I'm supposed to go catch something. No, damn well I ain't finna catch nothing. Probably by the coal or something to eat. But other than that,
something to eat.
You could. Yeah, you can't tell me nothing. Do you hear me? But I mean, that's just been my journey, and now I'm just to the point, especially in my 40s. Yes, baby, I'm 44, baby.
It ain't the new 20, but it's
still
good, okay?
But I'm just to the point now, like this is it. I'm not going anywhere. I love it. I come to my appointments faithfully. I ain't miss nothing. Baby, this hair is gonna flourish. Don't let it get too long, because you ain't gonna be able to tell me nothing. Do you hear me?
I already can't tell you.
You can't tell me that now.
Right,
so just imagine.
I know. We get a little bit more length. It's not even a year yet. So this has been.
It's gonna be here in May. Right?
So
Yeah.
May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January. We in February. Oh, we had 10 months.
Yeah. 2 more months and it's been a year.
Oh wow.
And you know how it is. Every time we always talk about, oh, we're gonna get our summer bodies together and stuff, baby. So I ain't gonna make no promise on that, but I'm gonna try.
Right.
That's one commitment I can't stick to, because baby, I love to eat.
I know, I'm a foodie too.
But it's like, you just got this new thing about you now. It's like this new burst coming up. Like I wanna, this hair just got me all everywhere to where I wanna, be all sexy and
confident.
You know what I'm saying?
You're feminine.
Be fast and stuff like that. I'm gonna be fast. But yeah. But I can't wait, child. It's like it's locking. I'm finally like, yes. Because at first I was like, this head of mine it just don't want to lock up.
It was a struggle.
It was a struggle. It really was.
Yeah. But I mean, well worth the struggle, because they understand the assignment.
Girl, they tried to, and you already know I've been telling you about color.
Yes, it's coming.
It's coming.
Just wait till May.
You keep telling me the way.
Just wait till
May. I got covered up these little grays and stuff. That little gray in the front.
And I tell you, it's the wisdom.
Girl, be your own kids. Be your own kids. I'll be fine until my son had to point out, Mama, you got a lot of grays up there. And then he gonna sit up there and start messing with my skin, talking about, "Ooh, Mom, you getting boy, if you don't get the hell out my face." Right? I said, but like I can't be young forever, but baby, I ain't that dirt old.
Right?
Like, stop.
Right, we're gonna have this conversation again when you in your 40s.
I'm trying to tell you,
bruh. So I can tell you getting old.
I said, boy, your little friends be talking about how fine your mama is.
Okay.
And he gonna give you that look like. I said, still, when I got these in my head too.
Okay.
Baby, you can't tell me nothing. Do you hear me? I'll be all at that basketball game just flaunting.
What do you think your biggest lesson was locking your hair?
Oh gosh, trying to just trust the process and don't think about it. Me also just keeping my hands out of my head. Just let it do what it need to do. You know what I mean? That was my biggest lesson. Is just having confidence within yourself and not even, there's no such thing as ugly stages.
Right.
There's no such thing.
It's just a transition.
It's a transition. All stages is beautiful.
It's lessons in the.
It's lessons.
What they call ugly. Because in life we go through so many messy things.
Exactly.
Trying to come out on the other end, trying to accomplish goals. Life is messy.
It is.
And so locks are no different. And when you think you having a bad hair day, you go outside and somebody just
toe up to the flow up.
Somebody will be like, "Oh my gosh, your locks are so beautiful."
Oh yeah.
Who does your hair? You be like, "Do you
yeah.
Do you see what's going on?"
And you think to yourself like, "Girl, I need to retighten it."
Right.
It's pretty. I get that all the time. Seriously. I get it now. Like everybody wondering, like, okay, who does your hair? And oh my gosh, are those such and such? They so pretty. I'm looking like, hell, I need to wash it. But like I said, they're seeing something I'm not seeing because I know my head. I know what I need.
Right.
They don't. They just see beauty.
Right. At the end of the day.
At the end of the day.
Yeah, and you didn't do nothing that morning.
Girl, I didn't even look. I didn't put a look of no oil, no water, no. I just got up. You know what I'm saying? Because it was all over the place. I didn't even sleep with my bonnet that night. Yeah. I got up, brushed my teeth, washed my face, and went out the door. So yeah,
and it's fine.
And it's fine. And that's what I also love is I don't have to do anything. The minimum. I mean, of course, I try to keep a bonnet on at night. So, it won't, damage it or I don't know. I just like to keep it secure.
At night.
I don't even, once I leave here, you put enough oil in there, baby. I don't need to put no more grease and no oil that in there because that scalp be, it be moisturized. So I really don't have to do anything. When it started looking a little dry, I got some, spray. I may spray on there, but look, I just like the look of it not looking. I don't want to say dry, but it looked. What's the term I'm looking for? It just looked more natural to me when it's not oily or yeah,
looks more natural.
Yeah,
when
not
it's not
overly moisture. Yeah.
How often are you in water?
When I come see you once a month, honey. I told you, girl, baby, you gonna be washing this head of mine.
Do not follow that rule of thumb, okay? Like that is not. That's not how you supposed to do it. You supposed to at least spray at least once or twice a week.
That's what she said. Baby, when I get in that shower, that water, that moisturizer be in there. I don't do nothing. I come to her so she can work her magic, baby, because you get in that bowl, you be want to go to sleep. You can't go to sleep because she going to be talking you to death.
I am.
But, baby, the
That's
way
that
she...
life coach shit.
Yeah. The way them hands is massaging, and girl, I'm going home with her. Baby, you gonna be washing this, do you hear me? But no, honestly, I just wash it once a month. It doesn't take much. I mean, I work from home.
Hey, I mean, even when I get you in the shampoo bowl, you might have like a little oil, but it's not dirty, I
work from home. I don't do anything. I don't really be outside as much like that.
Yeah.
So now in the summertime, I'm gonna be outside. I might have to wash. I might have to do.
You might have to do a little bit more.
But other than that, nah.
Yeah.
So, but that was the biggest lesson. Just and just embracing each and every stages.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's what nappy minds are made of.
Yes, baby.
So, if you had to tell the people why they should come to Nappy Sanctuary, what would you say?
I mean, honestly, it's a vibe. It's a vibe. You'll come in here and you'll have a good time conversating with this lovely lady here, and you'll walk out of here like some people you meet in life. It's like you meet them, they strangers. When you leave them, they're still strangers. But it's like you meet you. It's like you family. It's no stranger whatsoever. I mean, then you educate. When I have a question about something, like, I'm adamant I want my hair color. You tell me like, no, it's not time. You tell me like, no. Yeah. It's all about education. So not only that you're gonna feel welcome and not feel like, okay, she just want my money. You're gonna
Right.
feel like she care about me and my hair.
I do.
So
I do. Wholeheartedly, I do.
yeah, I know. Trust believe me, I know.
The consultation is never about the hair. Really,
You told me that.
it's about the connection.
Mm-hmm.
Can we trust each other?
Right.
Are our personalities cohesive? Because we both have very dominant personalities.
Girl, yep.
But we understand each other.
Uh-huh.
Like I can say something to you, and you just automatically know how I meant it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we spend more time in laughter than anything.
Right.
So I love the fact that when you walk out of here, you feel more confident than you did when you walked in.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that you feel like you visited your homegirl.
Yeah.
Or your cousin. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Like, I'm supposed to go visit this crazy fool. I don't
Right.
know what she got.
What tea I got
Yeah,
to
what
spill
tea?
this week?
Girl, you already know we be here gossiping and stuff. And it just feel good because especially I be working nonstop hard and stressed and stuff, and it's like, okay, I know I got my appointment. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be a good day, you know. So
That's good.
oh yeah,
That's good. So, if you're ready for that new lock experience, whether it's your first set or whether it's your fifth set and you're ready to start again, or you're just looking for a place with a vibe, come see us.
baby, don't hesitate. I'm trying to tell you because she got me out here full of myself. I'm trying to tell you.
Nappy Sanctuary. Never apologize for the purpose and passion of you.